give me a hug and then leave me alone. Okay? Okay. I love you. I don't have time for this. I'm so sorry. Good night. Is anybody here with me? Amanda, have you been able to get on yet? I do not have a comment section. So if you can hear me, let me know. I'm going to try to, actually need to turn on my other computer so you don't hear any different, what's the word I'm looking for? Competition. Okay. I'll pull my laptop over so maybe I can catch your comments. Excuse me while I adjust my so technical way of doing things. High tech. Okay, anybody here yet? Amanda? I don't really want to start until I get some people here. I'm watching the live chat. I don't see anybody commenting, but I certainly don't want to keep those of you that are here on time. There's kind of a slight lag or delay. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to be squinting. I look like a real old lady. Squinting. So, well, maybe what I'll do is this, because people will jump on and they can catch up. This will be recorded, so if you jump on and we're halfway in the middle, don't worry about that. It's no problem. You can just catch up. You can go back and watch the replay. And I'm trying to stand where I've got some good light so I can have this focus better. I think if I can stand back here, you can see it, but my lights are kind of messing you up if I come a little bit forward, so you can't see it now. All right, so I'll stand back here. There, anyway. I'm Staci Nichols. I am your accessory stylist for tonight, and I've had the pleasure of chit-chatting with some of you online. I know I saw another style quiz come in this afternoon, but I was not at a point where I could stop and send that back out to you. So whoever you are, please understand that I have not forgotten you. I know some of you ladies are like, yeah, she forgot us. Come on, she forgot us. But I didn't. So I'll be able to get that. Should be later tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning, if that's okay. I wanted to tell you a couple things about myself first before we get started here, and that'll give people a chance to get on. Still don't see anybody on live chat, so that concerns me. I'm afraid to get started if we're having issues. So I'm going to go over to the page right now and see if I can get anybody to come back from the dead. So you all just sit and talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. I don't see anything from anybody. All right, Amanda, I'm asking you if you're on. Yeah, I can't type. So that's supposed to say, are you on, Amanda? If anybody's on and you can give me some type of indication. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit obsessed with my hair because I've just decided I'm not going to fight it during the summer because this is what my hair does naturally. The photos that you've seen, my headshots, my natural headshots, my hair is straight. Well, guess what? That's not reality. This is reality. And the funny thing about it is I think it gets curlier the dirtier it gets. It's so funny. Anyway. Okay, so I'm Staci Nichols. I have been, oh, I see Amanda's answering me now. And she's on, yay! All right, then I'm going to go ahead and start. So, because if you can get on, it should be easy now. So all I have to do is click on that one link. I still don't see a link. Okay, then how are, oh, you don't see me live. Okie dokie. Okay, so you can't see me. All right, go to, reload the page. It's taking forever to load. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm started over again, so I'm going to go ahead and wait a minute here. Got it. Amanda says she's got it. It's actually, hopefully it's going to be better than Facebook Live. So it's actually YouTube. So let me just catch this real quick. All right. So here's the thing. Let me pull this to a full screen. Maybe. Maybe not. So the comment, so it's everything's going to show up in YouTube. So unlike Facebook Live, where it's a little somewhat, or I think it was somewhat easier to comment on stuff. Okay, I'm back in here. So hopefully you guys will have a spot where you can find the chat, and if you have questions, you can ask them. And I'm going to try to not look at my laptop, but I hate to miss out on comments. So anyway, I'm Staci Nichols, and I'm your accessory stylist, and I just wanted to welcome you to our live session tonight. And I'm going to try to stay between that 20 to 30 minutes, but I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you, I have a hard time because I love the jewelry. It's so very hard for me to, eliminate pieces and just not show you everything. So, no fear. I'm not going to keep you all night. A couple things are going to happen. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company, which is actually the important part. And I'm going to share some tips and some trends with you guys tonight. And then we'll go back over on the wall for some other posts and fun things like that. But I hope I'm not going to waste your time tonight. Hopefully you will find that this is going to be value to you. I love what I do. I've been doing this. I'm in my 7th year. And I love what I do. But the thing is that sometimes we don't always like what we do. So you have to push through those spots, right? There was a huge learning curve. Yeah, huge. For me it was to learn about style and to stay abreast of all that. And so that's what my job is now, is to keep abreast of the different trends and things that are going on. And I'm going to share some of them with you tonight, but that's why you have me. I'm the one who spends the time researching the trends and figuring out, okay, what are the hot colors going to be this season? And Premier, as an amazing company, does that for us as well. But I want to pass that information on to you guys in a very simple manner, so that you can take it and put it into your own life, in your own closet, and use those same tips. Premier is 32 plus years old. They are a debt-free, privately held company. They will not be sold. It is a family-built company. Andy and Joan Honer started the company 32 plus years ago, and actually Joan has now passed on, but Andy still carries on. He is our Chief Servant Officer. He's not our CSO as a regular position that you would see in a corporate environment. He has now passed that reign, that torch, down to his son, Tim. And the company is just an amazing company to work for. They pay us really well. I don't know if you saw any of this on the page, but we're paid 50% at the point of sale. I do not wait for a paycheck. Checks and credit cards are paid directly to me, goes into my account, and I can use that. So in other words, if I go to a show and I have an average show of $400 to $500, I make $200 to $250 on the spot. So if I got there on fumes, or when kids were in diapers, I had to get diapers. There's just all these other things that I could take that $250 that night and go take care of that need for my family. Now, I've been blessed to be married to an unbelievable man who's very tolerant, very patient. And he lets me do this kind of just as a fun thing, but it makes money. So if I feel like I want to go get my hair done, or if I want to go get my toes done, it pays for that. So, and that's just the fun stuff. My goal is to be able to pay for my son's seminary, or at least be able to help him out tremendously as he goes away to school this fall. So anyway, I say all that just to say it's a great company, great philosophy. Would love to talk to you more about the company if that's something you'd be interested in getting more information about. If you're not, that's perfectly fine. I am not the stalker type. Amanda should tell you this. I'm not the stalker type. You tell me no, I'm good. That's okay. It's like I'm offering you a piece of cake. If you don't want cake, I'm not going to be upset. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. I still don't see any comments, so I don't know if... Let me go back to the page and see if I can see any over there. If you guys are on. There is a slight delay. Okay, see that Amanda tagged Rebecca. Okay, let me see who's here. I'm squinting. Okay, and it may mean that I don't go back to that other page. Maybe I'll just stay here. I'm not sure that's going to work. But we will see. It's not working right now, that's for sure. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that little chat box on the right-hand side of the screen, but you can chat with me in there. Now, I warn you right now, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to be doing this. So I'll try to grab your comments as they come on. So if I don't respond, just, I think you can raise your hand or you can do something. I don't know, just I don't know, whatever. We'll do what we can do. And if for some reason I can't see your comments at the time, I will go back through the live feed when we're finished here tonight and answer questions from there. And we'll be back over on the wall too. Okay, I'm jumping right in. Premier, awesome company, product, amazing product. Our commissions rate is huge, 50% at point of sale. And the great thing about Premier too is that they've always got something for our hostesses or something for our guests, excuse me. So this month of July is 50% hostess benefits. What that means is our normal benefits are 30% of the retail amount of your sale, or excuse me, your show. So my average show, $400 to $500, would be getting about $150 in free jewelry, except for July, in which case we're given up to 50%, starting at $500. So if you have a show that's $100, you get 30% of that. Okay, if you have a show up to, I think it's $400, you get 40% of that. And then if you get to that 500 range, you get 50% there to wherever you want to go with that. So I know that Amanda has collected some orders and that has helped her. She's already booked one show. So if this sounds like something or looks like something you would be interested in doing, I did poll her this afternoon and ask her if the process has been easy. So she says it has been, so you feel free to ask her and she will be totally truthful with you. Okay. I actually have a partner. This is my partner. This is Mandy. Mandy is, she can be a little skittish, so don't make any sudden moves. See, she's a little wobbly tonight even. I told her to cut back on the alcohol, but no, I'm just kidding. So she goes to all my shows with me. And the reason why she does that is because I make her, but I love having to be able to share the jewelry with ladies and not be in their face and just uncomfortable. That just makes me very uncomfortable. So we're going to start by sharing a couple of quick pieces with you here. And I'm going to go boom, boom, boom through these pieces. And then we're going to talk about techniques, trends, and tricks. Okay, and then we'll end up on the event page in a little bit. Okay, all right. I'm already at 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, this particular piece is called Angelic. I love this piece for several reasons, but look at the detail on that necklace. Let's see if I can move my camera a little bit for you. Okay, so you've got a little bit of rose gold there, and almost looks like it's a little bit of purple tinting. It's not purple. I think it's just my camera. And then you've got these like mother of pearl type stations up here. But what I love about this piece is that, number one, it's gorgeous. It's very on trend. Move my camera back up. Okay. Lock her in. All right. But Premier takes such good care at making sure that we have jewelry that is versatile. Yes, it's beautiful. That's great. But if you can only do one thing with it, I'm not as excited about that. But this piece, you can wear several different ways. Let me show you how. All right, I've got two strands here, right? Well, guess what? Those two strands come apart. So here we go. Oh, Amanda, it won't let me chat on there, but I'm here. Okay, so if you need to, send a message through iMessage, and I can see that on my screen. I don't even have to go back to Facebook. I can see it right on my iPad. Okay? All right, so you've got this section. That's that rose gold. Trying to get used to this camera here. Rose gold section. Doesn't want to stay still. Look at the detail on that. The colors in it are amazing. Okay, and then this is for any girls that enjoy silver, gold, rose gold. This is going to be a great piece for you. And then the other section is, whoops, try to get it for you here. Got a little bit too close, but you can see the detail on that one. Look at that sweet, just simple little stone areas. And another great thing about this piece is that it's double-sided. Okay, so I can go out the door like this, or I can go out the door like this, or I can go out the door like this. Let me get Mandy to cooperate here for a second. Shirt I think is messing me up. Okay, so I flipped one side over. I don't know, my camera doesn't want to focus because I'm moving too fast. So let me try that again. So you've got the gold part out, and you've got the rose gold section on the bottom. So I have done this where I have let my 14-year-old take this piece and wear this piece, and then I take this piece and wear this piece. So we are both wearing the same necklace, but it's in two pieces. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Feel free to stop and ask questions. You might have to tell Amanda your question, so then I can come back and give you an answer. Okay, this is Brighton. Brighton is very, it's like a pearl upgrade or a pearl, contemporary pearl look. Your pearls are going to be your classics. Most of you ladies that filled out the style quiz were classic ladies. You liked clean lines and classic, let me see if I can fix this. Clean lines and, there we go, classic pieces. So this would fall into that particular category. It's called Brighton, and this section right here comes out. So you can wear this part as a bracelet. You can see it there. You can see some detail. Maybe not. Love the pearls. I know, it's a great piece. So if you want to pull that out, you can wear that piece without that other chunky silver piece. Look at that. It's just, this is a stunner, ladies. I mean, this is like your little black dress partner right there. Okay. And now I'm going to show you a few things tonight about style and fashion. So let me show you what I have for you. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not sure if I talked about this a ton on my page, on the event page, but there's a recipe as an accessory stylist that you can use as well. Oh, by the way, I don't think I have, oh, it automatically did it. Oh, it changed it around. Okay, this is mirror imaging. So my shirt says, just a girl trying to change the world one rhinestone at a time. And it's in fact true. So this graphic t-shirts are huge right now. So if you have anything like that hanging around, you honestly can throw on a denim jacket or a little cardigan or a vest, and you are going to be totally on trend, because that graphic t-shirt trend is big right now. So feel free to go get those graphic t-shirts, and just make sure that your graphic t-shirt message is clean. Okay? All right. So here's the recipes I'm going to give you tonight. They're 1, 2, 3 recipes. Okay. The first one is your canvas. Okay. That's what you're wearing. So Mandy's got on a white shirt. My little helper here has got on a black shirt. Okay. So your tans, your browns, your blues, all of these things all of those colors are neutrals. Okay. So we're going to take that first tip being neutral on neutral. So I can put my black shirt with my black jeans, or with my my gray skirt, okay? And then I can take a piece of fashion. Now fashion is going to be things that are trendy, things that are not going to stick around forever. So you don't want to go in your closet and fill your closet full of all of these trends that in 2 years they will be non-used. You can't use them anymore because it's out of trend. You don't want to wear something that's off trend, right? If I'd have held on to my clogs and my overalls and my jellies, it's probably dating me, I know, I'd be golden. So anyway, this particular thing is it's just a kimono. It's got a little bit of a fringe detail, and that just brings some interest into the outfit. But then what I want to do is I want to take out a necklace, and I want to put it on her, and I don't think that's the necklace I really want to use. So let me grab the one I do want to use. Any questions so far? Any other questions so far? No, that's not what I want to do either. I'm having a hard time here. Actually, I know what I want to do. Okay, this is called Real Find. And the Real Find, or the Find I guess it's called, is these great beaded sections. And it's got these 3 sections that can come out. So I can take this particular section out. In fact, I can hook it up. Most of our necklaces have extenders on them, so I can just pop this extender out. If I could see it. I know, I look like an old lady because I need to get my glasses and have my glasses on. Okay. So I took that extender off. And all I did was open up the necklace. So I took this chain part, which can also be taken off and worn by itself, and I just put that behind the neckline, and then I just, everything's backwards. I'm still learning this. Okay, so look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my word. It's almost like it was made to go with this kimono. So if I wanted to, I could pull this guy back off. I could use my clip it, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and we can wear it real short and tight. But look at that, the detail. Whoops, sorry. Look at the detail and look at the color on that and how it pulls it out, okay? I'm going to move on to the next thing. Now, these are things that I have in my closet that I just go to the closet and say, okay, what do I want? What's my palette? Okay, so again, we're back to the palette. Don't look, there is a stain on this shirt, so I don't wear it anymore. But this is just another vest that I purchased, and it has all of these vibrant colors in it. See if I can get it so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. So you've got these vibrant colors in the front. So I've got so many different choices of there that I could use to match or to pull out. So I'm just going to pull this particular piece out. It's called, oh my gosh, totally gone. Treasure Trove. It's called Treasure Trove. And I like this piece for so many different reasons, but look at the blues and the greens in this. Is this not amazing? Let me try to pull this out of the way a little bit so you guys can see the colors in this necklace and how gorgeous it is. Now, it does make a little bit of noise, which I actually kind of like, but it is long enough to double up, and I'm going to show you how we do that without choking ourselves to death by using our little handy dandy clip-it. Now, this is not jewelry, it's an accessory. So you basically open it up, open it up just like that, like a little Pac-Man. I know, my impressions are horrible, so bear with me. So I'm going to make a smile with this necklace. I'm going to pull it up behind the neck, and then I'm going to clasp it shut. Maybe without pinching my fingers would be fantastic. There we go. Okay, so now you've got this little hook. So now what that does is it keeps your necklace from doing that thing you can't stand when you double a necklace and it's choking you. And you fix it and it's good. And then 20 minutes later, it's choking you again. Okay, so this will continue to hold that necklace right in that space, and you won't have that issue with the necklace trying to choke you to death. Okay, now I can pull this and adjust this as much as I want to make it work for me, and then once it gets settled, like I said, it stays right there where you want it to stay. Okay, all right, I'm going to add a piece to this. Now I'm going to talk about 3 or 4 pieces that I think, look, ladies, if you can only buy one piece, this is the piece that your choice of 3 or 4 pieces, choose one of these 3 or 4 pieces because you'll get more bang for your buck. In other words, you're going to be able to wear them more than one way. The first one was that angelic I just showed you guys on Mandy, the pink with the rose gold and the mother of pearl and all that kind of stuff. Being able to split those 2 necklaces up, wear them separately, wear them together, make one, flip one over. You know, there's just unlimited and a lot of options. So Treasure Trove, it's got all these blues and greens. It's a beautiful piece. I know on the camera it just doesn't do it justice. But maybe that's a little better. You guys can kind of see that, I think. Anyway, I'll back it off. All right, this next piece is called Willow. All right, Willow is one of those pieces, ladies, that if you want a real workhorse in your wardrobe, that is exactly what Willow does. Willow has these stations of rose gold, gold, hammered silver. Try to get in front of it. You can see a little bit of that, I think. Look at those little chubby hands. Yep, that's me. Hammered silver, hematite, turquoise, gold. Then you've got some rose gold in here. So for my girls out there that like silver and they like gold, it's great. That's fantastic. You can continue to do that. Wear them together. That's a big trend right now. Go ahead and toss on your Treasure Trove or your Willow necklace and head out the door. Oops, trying to get my microphone settled here. There we go. Okay, so this is another one of those these necklaces. Yeah, not gonna work, I don't think. She's really just pushing me tonight. Okay, you can see that a little better. Let me pull it up a little bit to you. You can kind of see a little better even. Look at the teals and the gold and the rose gold and the hematite. So this is your great mixed metal piece. If you like something that's a throw and go, this will do that job for you. It also has some other options. You can double it just like a double treasure trove. You can open it up and you can hook it back on itself because it's got double lobster clasps. And then you've got a Y necklace. Now you're going to take this extender off. You would never wear it like that. But you can see now I've adjusted it to a Y. And you can't see it because my lighting is not helping. Nope. It's going a little bit. Okay, now you can see it. Alright. And all I did was clip it back on itself with that double lobster clasp. Okay. Now, this is also a great necklace for mixing other necklaces with. And I'm going to show you how just adding one necklace will change the look of it depending on what the necklace is. Okay. So I'm going to try to get this back down so it's not, you don't need to see me. Let me grab a drink real quick. What? My microphone got stuck. Okay. Alright, so this next piece is called blush. And blush has these 3 sections that can come apart. So I'm going to put them on here and then I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. So it comes out of the box all attached. Okay? Just like that. So you can see the different tiers. So you've got one here, one a little bit longer, and then you've got one a little bit longer down here. And as you can see, it actually pulls that rose gold out of willow to make it stand out. And it actually helps make, oh my gosh, it's 25 minutes already. Am I boring you guys? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes, Amanda says this is one of her faves. So this one, I'm telling you, just is an amazing necklace. Now, maybe you don't like the tiered look. Maybe you want to take that and just leave the little short length on. You can certainly do that. Okay, I'm going to move on. The next one that I want to share with you, is Sway. Now, Sway comes with these 2 sections of tassel that you can remove. Because remember what I said about the trends? It's a trend for a while, and then sometimes they go away. It's a while before they come back. So this way you're not stuck with these trends. You can pop that off. But for instance tonight, I want to take it because I want to use it on Sway to pull open the turquoise sections on willow. And as soon as I get this on here, you'll see what I mean. Okay? So all I did was put that tassel on there. Now you see the color. You see that Sway is causing willow to pull the turquoise out. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. I know. Like, I love this piece. And sometimes I sell things off my table. This is one I won't sell off my table anymore because it's so versatile that people really want to see it. You need them to be able to see it. So when I have an in-person show, I want that to be on my table. Okay, so far this is the second necklace with willow. Okay, this is called Belize. Okay, this is one of those necklaces in the top 4, I would say. Comes out of the box like this. But guess what? Yes, they separate. So if you don't want to wear the chains one day, you take them off. And you can wear these beaded sections all by themselves. See if I can get that in there a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. This, ladies, this necklace is great for any women, any skin tone. Turquoise is that one of those colors that every woman can wear. Okay, so now, I'm going to clip it. Oh, back to the clip it for a second. Second, not section. These come in all different finishes. I have them in gold, silver. This is like a matte brass. I have it in hematite, which is like a gunmetal, and a blinged out one, silver with some bling in it. And that's at the back of the catalog, okay? And I will share with you a custom album as well as a link to my regular website and catalogs. And all I did was take that and double it up with that clip bit. But now I'm going to take my willow back out and throw that back in there. Now remember, we're talking about mixed metals here, so you got that silver and gold together. Oh my word! I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd when it comes to this stuff. I just get excited. Okay, so we could go back to my little vest we had out earlier and just throw it on Mandy just because she's standing there. And look how just putting one fashion piece, and with your necklaces or with your earrings, depending on what you're doing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Look at how that just takes your outfit to the next level. You see, the only difference between people who look put together and people who are trying to look put together, that's not what I meant to say, but is their accessories, okay? Taking a little piece of fashion and throwing it over a t-shirt. I mean, this is a little dressier shirt, but we're talking t-shirt would be fine. You throw your jewelry on, you're out the door, you look professional, you look put together, and then maybe you grab some earrings. We have earrings and bracelets and rings and watches. I usually don't show them on my show because honestly, if you say, oh, I really like that Belize necklace, what earrings would go with that? It's a lot easier to tell you that, okay? So I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to show you what Belize looks like all by itself, the chains. This isn't like my favorite look, so you know what? I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to do that because I'm the boss. All right, but keep this in mind. Write this on your list, Belize. And if you want to see any other ways to wear that, I can surely help you out with that. Okay, so we're still on Willow. This is Vintage Vibe. Vintage Vibe is a leather cord with these little tiny crystal stations. I think you can see them there a little better. I apologize for my nails. I needed to do them today and I didn't get a chance. But I just love the little detail on these stations. So basically it's 3 lengths, super light. So for my ladies who have a really hard time putting a necklace on, this is a throw and go for you girls, okay? Usually my ladies that are in, who are the older ladies of the sections of my class. I cannot talk. The older ladies in my groups, in my shows, love to be able to just throw a necklace over their head and not have to think about it and not have to try to fuss with the lobster clasp. Okay, so all I'm going to do, so I've got them, come back here, it'll be easier. All I'm doing is I'm holding the in one hand and the lobster clasp in the other. I'm going to pull them up. I'm going to crisscross applesauce, or what did I hear today? Flip it like a boss. So I'm going to flip it like a boss and pull it up behind her head, and I'm just going to attach it. And then, and you can do this with any of your necklaces that have more than one strand. So basically one multi-strand is multi-purpose or multi-ways. So you can do the big trend right now, which is the choker. So we can take that and we can make that all the way up there at her neck. My neck's not the small, so it wouldn't work, but so I love this, just a cool little piece. And I have an extender, not an extender, an enhancer that I can take. And our enhancers are magnetic. This is a little different one this year. They came out with it. Oh my gosh, I'm at 30 minutes. Am I boring you guys? But basically I can just hook this on here. And now I have another look. Look at that. This one is called Endless Opportunities. I'm usually really good about knowing the names, but for some reason, Endless Options. Okay. I can take this little guy, and I can also separate him. I'm gonna just, well, I'm gonna show you what I'm, so he comes attached, but I can take this part off, Get it in front of there. There you go. So you see it. It's kind of like a cat's eye. A little bit of gold in there. Okay, and then it leaves this section behind. So I can leave that, and now I've got a little simpler piece that you can't see because I'm not putting it up here. Ah, I love this. Okay, so again, that's Endless Options. It's an extender enhancer that is basically 2-in-1, so you can use this one 3 ways. Both of them together, actually it's probably more than that, because if you flip them around, you can wear them different ways. Anyway, moving on. Okay, I also want to show you one more thing with Vintage Vibe and Sway. That was the one that I showed you guys earlier with the tassels. So we remove the tassels, we're removing Willow, and we're using Vintage Vibe still. We're going to pull this back out. Okay, and then I'm going to pull Sway back out. Whoops, there goes a necklace. I've got like 2 more I just want to show you guys and throw them and go. Ah, cannot get this to come undone. There we go. Okay, this is a great piece to wear with Vintage Vibe because it mimics these little stations I was showing you earlier. If you look at, and the coloring is very similar. So if you like the look of Sway, this is a great partner piece to have Vintage Vibe. And I'm not getting it focused enough. Okay, there we go. No, you can't see it. And that's okay. All right, 2 more pieces I want to show you. But I do want to show you something first. This is our double vision ring set. And I like this thing because you can take it apart. So I can wear it like this, or I can add a section to it and wear it like this, or I can take the other side and add it back in. So these are all it's 3 separate rings or 1 ring together. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you. I don't know. Nope, it's just have to take my word for it. It's gorgeous. Here we go. Brenda loves the rings. Oh, good. I do too. Unfortunately, if you look, I got some chubby fingers, chubby, stubby fingers. So I have this size so that I can wear on different fingers. I don't know if you're like me. In North Carolina, it's humid. Seems like all the time. But anyway, so I will, depending on how I feel that day or how my fingers are swelling, I will wear it on a different hand. I actually really like to wear them like this. Like I'll put this one here, but I'm swollen so I can't push it on all the way. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I like to wear these as thumb rings. Let's see if I can get you a good shot. So how many rings can you go buy at the store that you can wear 4 or 5 different ways? Okay, so then I left out a little secret. There's bling on the one side. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. 36 minutes. I need to get done. I know. There we go. Can you see that? Okay, let me just turn it. The other side is silver. And it's the same for the gold ones too. So it's bling on one side. Bling. No bling. And it's the same for the gold here. So we got... Ooh, that was not good. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was not intentional. So there's the bling. And there's the non-bling. Okay? So I can turn it around and wear however I want. Any kind of combination I want with that particular ring. So I know, Brenda, I'm right there with you. I love rings. Okay. 2 more necklaces. Okay. This is number 3 of my if you have to pick one necklace. If you have to pick one necklace, I totally get that, okay? I was a stay-at-home mom, and I hosted several shows because I was not at liberty with 4 children at home. I think I just spit, sorry. I was not at liberty to go out and spend, excessive amounts of money, okay? So I hosted shows. So I hosted 3 shows, and I'm sure that Amanda will back me up on this one. Our hostess plan is unlike any other hostess plan out there. In other words, it is bar none the best. So 30% of the wholesale of your show. So if your show's $400 to $500, you're going to get like $150 of that, except for July, which I've already told you guys this, that it is now, it's it's $500 gives you 50% in hostess benefits. So I know that Amanda was well on her way to doing that. So my point is, if you can't afford to get something tonight, you will not be pressured at all. And in fact, I'm sure that Amanda would love to encourage you to have your own style session, just like we're doing here tonight. Now, if you happen to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, I can come to your house. But if I'm not, then this is a great opportunity, an option, great option. Okay, so this is cashmere. Again, this is the third necklace we had. What did we have? Belize, Willow, Angelic, and this last one is cashmere. Okay, the reason why I say that is because look at that puppy close up. Maybe not. This has got all the metals in here. You've got gold, you've got silver, you've got hematite, you've got rose gold. Okay, now the best thing about this necklace is it comes separate. So you've got, or it separates. So you can wear this section all by itself, just like that. Okay, she's not really cooperating. Or I can wear these two sections all by themselves, just like that. And it's a very simple, like arrow accent, which is a huge trend right now as well. Okay, so you've got those arrow sections. You can kind of see it there. And that one, the shorter section, is actually is stretchy. So I can either wear it as a necklace. I could double up and wear it as a choker. I could double up and wear it as a bracelet. Whoops, I put it right back on the same way. So you've got this very unique quartz stone, and it's got some depth to it. I think you can, hopefully you can see it. It's kind of swinging in the wind there. And then the other side is just a hammered gold. So you take this piece, throw it on, you're out the door. It's very simple, okay? So I'm not even going to count all of the ways to wear it, except that I know there's at least 7, okay? You're going to take the clip it again, and you're going to make a smile. You're going to pull it up behind the head, and you're going to clasp it shut. Okay, now you've got another look. Maybe you go back in and you pull this out. You lay this one on top. Okay, or I grab my Camille necklace, and I pull this out, throw my Camille necklace in there. Just gives it a little bit of depth. Gives a little chunky feeling there. Okay. All right, I take that back off. Throw this back on. Okay, you can take this particular piece and twist it. I'm going to show you. I'm trying to give you the ideas of how all the different ways without having to do all the different ways, but I've shown you a couple. So all I do is take the clip it again, okay, just like that, and I'm going to lay it in the cradle, in the Pac-Man mouth, and then I'm going to twist it. I'm not going to put the clip it on there first because that doesn't help. It just gets in my way. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put one finger through the one end where the extender is, and then I'm going to twist it. Okay? And I'm going to twist it as hard as I can, because I want it to stay in that position. And then I'm going to grab my clip it. There we go. And now it should be kind of twisted for us. There we go. So now you've got another look. Okay, maybe you don't want to compete with this one, so you just take this other section totally off. But look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. The blues, the purples, the gold, the silver, the hematite. Talk about your mixed metal mega star. This is cashmere. Okay, I could even go back in with Camille and throw that back on there. And it gives it just a little bit of a chunkier look. Okay. Whoops. A daisy. Alright. That's not even remotely close to looking good. But I'm going to move on. I have one last necklace I just am going to throw on. Or actually, there's 2 necklaces I just want to throw on. This is called Brazil. Okay. Gorgeous 2-section necklaces that you can take apart. This looks great with, guess what? Willow. So if you were going to pair it with something, this is a great necklace to pair it with. Okay. Another necklace that looks great with this one is Belize. I'm just going to pull out one of the beaded sections to show you what I'm talking about. Wear it just like that. You get a picture of that. Okay, you get the drift. Okay. Or you get the gist, however you want to look at it. Alright, and then this last piece is called Cape Cod. Cape Cod has got several different sections that come out. Okay, so, but it comes out of the box just like this. Look at these gorgeous blues and golds. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this necklace. Okay, so it comes out of the box, totally attached, but this section comes out, and so does this crystal piece. So I could go back in and I could wear that all by itself. But all I'm going to tell you is I can take those 2 lengths out. I can make, I don't know, hundreds of different combinations. I can take back out treasure trove. I would say that Cape Cod would be one of your additional products if you really can't decide on, you know, something. If you really like the blues and the greens, this is a great necklace to go ahead and get. Okay, and then I would get to clip it out and look at how those blues pop. Okay, and maybe I don't want the one section in there, so I'll pull it out and get it all tangled, and then you guys will be like, what is she doing? You know, the great thing about this, one of the greatest things about this business is that anybody can do it. Okay, we have a great, awesome team that we share everything. Unlike a lot of, and this is nothing against any other direct selling company out there, but we share. I can't believe the stuff that the leadership in this company shares with us. And they want you to succeed, so why wouldn't they share with you? So anyway, obviously I'm very passionate about Premier. Okay, so I'm going to show you this up a little bit closer. Right there. Okay. She's getting a little creaky, crabby tonight. Okay. So I'm going to take that treasure trove back in there. And I might even decide I'm going to get totally wild and crazy, and I'm going to twist treasure trove. Okay, so I'm just going to twist it on my fingers just like I did that other one. And then as we twist it up, use that clip it to hold it in its place. And you can see how the different colors will be picked up. I get a little closer. Oh my gosh, love this piece. Okay. All right. Back to my quick tips here. I've got just a red t-shirt, and I took a cream vest, and it's kind of long. It's got some fringe on it, and then you can wear it by itself. I just threw on my black vest over top of it, and look how it kind of gives it a little bit of a depth. Okay, and then maybe I come back over here, Amanda, and grab my pearls. And throw my pearls on. I am out the door. Look at that. See if I can get in there a little closer. It's not really wanting to pick it up, and I think part of it's the way my Mandy's sitting here. I think she's messing me up. Okay, there we go. All right, there it is, right there. That's the money shot right there. The money shot. Oh my gosh, how stupid. Woo! Love that. Okay? Maybe you have a simple cross that you like to wear. I have one in my catalog. It's called Bella. And I like it because it's double-sided. It's super simple. It's because I know there are lots of girls out there that cannot relate to these big jewelry pieces that I'm showing. And I couldn't when I first started this either, but I've grown into it. With the help of my leaders. The matter is that you saw what you needed to see. Oh, my makeup is like kind of messed up a little bit. I'm sorry, I should stop that. This is Blanca. Blanca's one of my favorite necklaces. It's very unique. style, and I'm going to flip it over for you so you can see what it looks like on the other side. So I can flip that over and wear it both ways, just like that, and it really pops on color, as you saw. And these are my confidence earrings. They're kind of a different shape. They're more like an elongated loop, very thin. Anyway, okay, so that's it for here. I'm going to meet you guys back over on the wall, the event wall, and answer any questions and share other stuff with you too, okay?